In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 WNBA games happening on June 7, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Mystics versus Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever and the Washington Mystics will face off on Friday in a WNBA game at the Capital One Arena. The Indiana Fever are in desperate need of a victory to bounce back from a disappointing 2-9 start to the season. On the road, the Fever have struggled significantly with a 1-5 straight-up record this year. The Washington Mystics are still searching for their first win of the season. The Mystics are on the verge of experiencing their first 0-11 start in the franchise's history. I'm hesitant to bet on the Indiana Fever, especially considering that Boston and Clark are listed on the injury report. Despite these challenges, the Fever have managed to secure a few wins this season and have shown competitiveness even in their losses. The Washington Mystics have yet to win a game this season and are coming off the end of a back-to-back set. Given their performance so far, I cannot support the Mystics. Betting on the Mystics at plus 1.5 points implies confidence in their first victory of the season, which I don't share. The Mystics' performance this season has been poor overall. With a fun and talented Fever team as their opponents and given the close odds, my full game side pick is for the Indiana Fever to win and cover the spread as favorites. The Indiana Fever are currently averaging 77 points per game on 41.5% shooting, while allowing their opponents to score 90.5 points on 46.9% shooting. Caitlin Clark is leading the team with an average of 16 points and 6.4 assists per game. Kelsey Mitchell is contributing an average of 15 points and 1.4 rebounds per game. Nalissa Smith is the third player on the team scoring in double figures, and Alia Boston is averaging 6.6 rebounds per game. The Fever are shooting 31.5% from three-point range and 79.7% from the free throw line. Defensively, the Fever are allowing their opponents to shoot 37% from beyond the arc and are averaging 32.5 rebounds per game. The Washington Mystics are averaging 72.5 points per game on 39.8% shooting, while allowing 82.5 points on 45.2% shooting. Ariel Atkins is leading the Mystics with an average of 13 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. Shakira Austin is contributing 12 points and 1 assist per game. Carly Samuelson is averaging 2 assists per game, and Julie Vanloo is grabbing 2.4 rebounds per game. The Mystics are shooting 31.3% from beyond the arc and 76.6% from the free throw line. Defensively, they are allowing their opponents to shoot 30.5% from three-point range and are averaging 31.6 rebounds per game. Considering these factors, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Sparks versus Dallas Wings. The Dallas Wings and Los Angeles Sparks are set to face off this Friday in a WNBA matchup at the Crypto.com Arena. The Dallas Wings are desperate for a victory to break their current 3-game losing streak. On the road this season, the Wings have managed to secure 2 wins out of 5 games. Similarly, the Los Angeles Sparks are also looking to end their 3-game losing streak. Unfortunately, their home game record isn't promising either, with just 1 win out of 5 attempts. Initially, I considered favoring the Sparks and taking the points since both teams are struggling, and the Sparks have the home court advantage. However, the Wings have a better record against the spread this season, standing at 5-3, compared to the Sparks' 2-6-1 against the spread. Furthermore, the Wings have successfully covered the spread in 7 of their last 10 games. A couple of weeks ago, the Wings edged out the Sparks by a single point on the road. Despite being 1.5-point underdogs, the Sparks have struggled on both ends of the court, whereas the Wings have shown a capability to score above the league average. Considering Dallas's strong performance on the road, where they have only failed to cover the spread once, and Los Angeles's failure to cover in home games, I believe Eric Ogunboyle's outstanding form will lead the Wings to another road victory. Therefore, the Dallas Wings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Dallas Wings are currently averaging 82 points per game with a shooting percentage of 44%, while allowing 84.5 points per game on 42.7% shooting. Eric Ogunboyle is leading the team with an impressive 27 points and 5.1 assists per game. Natasha Howard is also contributing significantly, averaging 15 points and 13 rebounds per game. Monique Billings is another key player, scoring in double digits, while Maddie Siegrist is averaging 4.3 rebounds per game. The Wings are shooting 30.8% from three-point range and 84.1% from the free throw line. Defensively, they are allowing opponents to shoot 31.8% from beyond the arc and are averaging 37.9 rebounds per game. On the other hand, the Los Angeles Sparks are averaging 76 points per game with a shooting percentage of 40.8%, while allowing 83 points per game on 43.5% shooting. Derica Hamby is the top scorer for the Sparks, averaging 20.4 points and 3.4 assists per game. Kia Nurse is contributing with an average of 12 points and 1.4 rebounds per game. Rikia Jackson is adding 3 rebounds per game, and Lexi Brown is averaging 3.2 assists. The Sparks are shooting 32.5% from three-point range and 74.6% from the free throw line. They are allowing their opponents to shoot 37% from beyond the arc and are averaging 34.2 rebounds per game. Considering both teams' defensive struggles and scoring capabilities, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Phoenix Mercury versus Minnesota Lynx. The Minnesota Lynx will face off against the Phoenix Mercury on Friday in a WNBA matchup at the Footprint Center. The Lynx are aiming to continue their impressive run, boasting a strong 7-2 record so far this season. They have performed well on the road, holding a 3-1 straight-up record in away games. On the other hand, the Phoenix Mercury are in need of a victory after dropping 5 of their last 6 games, although they have shown strength at home with a 3-1 straight-up record. Despite the New York Liberty and Las Vegas Aces being considered the top contenders for the WNBA championship, the Minnesota Lynx have arguably been the most impressive team thus far. Bookmakers are starting to take notice of their exceptional performance on both offense and defense. However, it is important to note that Brittany Griner and Kia Nurse have been upgraded to questionable for the Mercury, which could significantly bolster their lineup. When fully healthy, the Mercury are a formidable team capable of turning their season around. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor injury reports closely before making any final betting decisions. If Griner and Nurse are cleared to play, betting on the Mercury and the points might be a wise choice. Although the Lynx have been playing outstanding basketball, the Mercury are underrated, and their early season lines reflect low expectations. Betting on the Mercury to cover the spread as underdogs is our preferred pick for the full game. The Minnesota Lynx have been scoring an average of 86 points per game with a shooting percentage of 46.2%, while allowing their opponents to score 76 points per game with a shooting percentage of 39.5%. Key players include Nafisa Collier, who is averaging 22 points and 11 rebounds per game, and Kayla McBride, who is averaging 16 points and 2.8 rebounds per game. Alana Smith and Courtney Williams are also significant contributors, with Smith being the third double-digit scorer and Williams grabbing 5.3 rebounds per game. The Lynx are shooting 38.6% from three-point range and 79% from the free throw line, while limiting their opponents to 27.6% shooting from beyond the arc and securing 35.1 rebounds per game. In comparison, the Phoenix Mercury are averaging 79 points per game with a shooting percentage of 39.4%, and they are allowing 84 points per game with a shooting percentage of 42.1%. Collie Cooper leads the team with an average of 22.5 points and 4.5 rebounds per game, followed by Diana Taurasi, who is averaging 17 points and 4.4 rebounds per game. Natasha Cloud is the third player scoring in double figures, and Sophie Cunningham is contributing with 1.6 assists per game. The Mercury are shooting 33.3% from three-point range and 80.1% from the free throw line, while allowing their opponents to shoot 34.4% from deep and grabbing 35.2 rebounds per game. Based on these statistics, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Las Vegas Aces vs. Seattle Storm. The Seattle Storm and Las Vegas Aces are set to face off this Friday in a highly anticipated WNBA matchup at the Michelob Ultra Arena. Both teams have shown impressive performances this season, making this game one to watch. The Seattle Storm aim to extend their current winning streak to 6 games. So far this season, the Storm have a solid 3-2 record when playing away from home. This resilience on the road has contributed to their overall strong performance this year. On the other hand, the Las Vegas Aces are looking to secure their 4th home win, building on an impressive 5-2 overall record. Their home court has been a fortress, with the Aces boasting a 3-1 record in games played at the Michelob Ultra Arena. The Las Vegas Aces are widely regarded as the more talented team in this matchup and have the potential to dominate. Historically, the Aces have had the upper hand against the Storm, winning 9 out of the last 10 encounters and covering the spread in 7 of those games. The betting line reflects this dominance for a reason. However, the Seattle Storm should not be underestimated. With a season record of 6-3 both straight up and against the spread, including covering the spread in their last 4 games, the Storm have proven to be a formidable opponent. They are a balanced team with strengths on both offense and defense, making them a tough underdog when playing at their best. This betting line might be undervaluing the Storm's capabilities. Despite being treated as the top team in the WNBA, the Las Vegas Aces have shown some defensive vulnerabilities. The league is beginning to catch up to them, making it harder for the Aces to maintain their dominant status. Meanwhile, the Seattle Storm, often flying under the radar, have been quietly accumulating wins. So the Seattle Storm to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Statistically, the Seattle Storm are averaging 84 points per game, with a shooting percentage of 43.6%, while allowing their opponents to score 78 points on 40.6% shooting. Key players for the Storm include Jewel Lloyd, who averages 19 points and 6.2 rebounds, and Nneka Ogwumike, who contributes 19 points and 7.3 rebounds per game. Skylar Diggins-Smith and Ezi Magbegor also play significant roles, with Magbegor pulling down an average of 8.7 rebounds. The Storm have a 32.6% success rate from beyond the arc and an 81.2% free throw shooting rate. Defensively, they are holding opponents to 30.7% shooting from 3-point range and average 38 rebounds per game. In comparison, the Las Vegas Aces are scoring an average of 88 points per game, with a shooting percentage of 42.9% and allowing 81 points on 41.6% shooting. Ajay Wilson leads the team with an impressive 28 points and 12.4 rebounds per game, followed by Jackie Young, who averages 20 points and 5.6 rebounds. Kelsey Plum and Tiffany Hayes also contribute significantly, with Hayes grabbing 6 rebounds per game. The Aces shoot 33.7% from 3-point range and have an 84.8% success rate from the free throw line. Defensively, they allow 38.3% shooting from beyond the arc and average 36.3 rebounds per game. Given these stats, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.